So, hello, welcome back to my vlog of day 2 in Zhuhai, China. So, we woke up at around 6 a.m. and we started to have breakfast. There were so many options I couldn't choose. They had some freshly pressed juices like orange juice, watermelon, and cucumber.
So this is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I've been craving that for a while. Peach yogurt, hash brown, sausage, fried like spring rolls and mushrooms, bacon. This is a muffin, I think blueberry muffin, a croissant, banana bread, and a fruit Danish. And this is fresh orange juice. Okay. Try the banana bread. Good.
I hope you liked my mini food review. So, we have noodles, omelet, melody. And then I had this absolutely gorgeous honey cake with like honey on top of it. It was good. And then we had this kind of like meat turnip strip pancake thing. I ate it and it was literally the best thing in that buffet this morning. So after that breakfast, we headed out of the hotel at about 9 a.m., 8 a.m. ish. And then we got on a taxi and drove to the Penguin Hotel, or actually it's called the Chimlong Penguin Hotel. Um, and there's also like in this hotel, right? There's a theme park, and there's also an indoor and outdoor section for this theme park. And the lobby is gorgeous. I love the design of the penguins, and I love the dome and everything. And it just looks really nice. Yeah. So the lobby's nice, and the hotel room is also nice. It has like penguins because this is a hotel made for kids. The thing is, though, we spent a whole hour at the check-in table, so it wasted us an hour before we actually got to play in the park. So I don't think we played that much today. It's just that there's a language barrier, right? And we had problems with check-in because there was so many people in our group, and we had to divide the rooms, and we had to explain to the staff, and it was such a hassle. Eventually, we did finish everything, and we got to go to the Ocean Spaceship Park, which is an indoor park at around 11. We took some pictures outside. I saw outside the dolphin fountain, and it also did take us a while to actually get into the park because we had problems with passports. But okay, we finally got in, and then our first attraction was actually the Orca Stadium. We were going to an Orca show, and literally me and my mom, right? We had to run ahead because everyone else was kind of lagging behind. We ran ahead to the Orca Stadium, which there were so many people because there were also like many kids on a field trip, and they were all running towards the stadium like ants because the show was at 12, right? Everyone was literally going to the same place. Me and my mom literally jogged up an entire like hill just to get there. But it was nice cardio, and we ended up saving seats, trying to save seats for everyone, right? So our group was like 16 people. We had to save a lot of seats. Um, we ended up getting seats in the severe splashing zone, which I did not know about before, but I was actually glad to be there. Apart from the orcas, they also had flying blips, which had drones on them, which I actually thought was quite cool. Um, I had never seen another country use multiple flying drones on a balloon. So I was like, I thought the dolphin balloon was like on some strings. They were not. They were using tiny drones all over the thing. It was honestly pretty cool. And then we had surfers, and then the trainers came in. And oh my god, disclaimer, I am not a supporter of animal shows like this, especially like SeaWorld in Bangkok and like SeaWorld in general. But I could admire how impressive this show was, and I guess how I would love to know about the animal welfare care, like behind the scenes. And it's quite sad that such majestic animals have to be confined like this. But I could appreciate how huge the orca was. I don't think I've ever seen an orca up close, this close, in real life, and it is huge compared to a human. And it looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I feel like the way the trainers interacted with the orcas felt actually a bit more personal, and I felt like they really cared about the orcas compared to other shows that I've seen online. So yeah, enjoy my recordings of the orca show.
来为各位依次介绍一下，从左到右呢是我们的虎鲸朋友天赋型选手。
Here's a recording where you can see the other side getting completely soaked with water. I am so glad that my aunt went ahead and bought raincoats for everyone because otherwise we would have been soaked. The first splash kind of fooled me. I thought it was gonna not be that wet. Well. After the orca show, we headed to the ocean playground for lunch, and we played on the nebula spin. Honestly, it was such a baby ride. We decided to scream as if it was such a scary ride just for the fun of it. Yeah, so we decided to scream as loud as we can, as loud as we could, so we did that during the entire ride. Okay, and then it was finally time for lunch. I had fries, we had fried pork skin, we had soba, and a beef burger. And then there was this pizza with some black chicken on top of it. I think it was supposed to resemble orcas, but it was like, it looked weird, but it was nice. Keith devoured an entire turkey leg when Uncle Todd decided to play on the intergalactic voyage ride. And I was getting a bit impatient, I admit. So we decided to go play on some more things. I was actually heading to the ocean playground, right? But then we passed the Magic Driving Academy, and me and my cousins decided to play. It was actually quite fun, even though it was a short ride. But it was fun to drive around in cars.
Oh, go to circle. Ring around the rosy. Oh my god, can we get stuck in a traffic jam together? Go! Tell Bro to go! มันสั้น stop it's not คิดมาทางนี้ลูกเดี๋ยวเด้งไปนะเดี๋ยวชนนะครับโทษนะครับเฮ้ยคนขับนะครับดูหน้าคนขับนะครับเดี๋ยวไม่อย่าซิ่งนะคะมีมดไปไหมอ๋อเข้าเอาลูกบินไปโน่นแล้วบินเก่งมากดูดิเล็กทำไมหลิงไม่ขับเองอะลูก
In the meantime, our grandmothers and grandpa actually went to see the mermaid show, which I'm actually quite jealous. I didn't get to see it, but the pictures look amazing. After that, me and my parents and my cousins and my sister, we ran all the way to the Bermuda Storm, and it's actually a 5D experience, and I think it was great. I think it was quite fun. I think the graphics are really good and amazing, and the sound effects are really good, so it was quite fun. We decided to play the Viking, and of course we had to sit at the end. The G-force would be the most there, and I feel like it was quite fun. And then after that, we ran upstairs. Yeah, we were going to play on this really tall slider that we saw, but we decided the line wasn't worth it. We ran to play the Battle Racer Arena, which is just bumper cars. Honestly, it was quite fun. That was fun, and so I don't mind. And then we actually had to go see a show, a circus, the Shimlong circus show at 5 p.m., right? So we had to leave a bit early, but on the way, before we headed out, we actually played on the drop tower as well. It's called the Ocean Pole, and I knew that it was like a kid's thing, right? So me and my cousins, again, we decided to scream as loud as we could on the ride because it was fun. We screamed on the way up, not on the way down, so that is why it's funny. And then we ran out of the place. We actually were going to play Spaceship Story. That's on the first floor, but we didn't have enough time, so we got on the bus and we headed to Circus Hall. I got some popcorn and then some tomato fries, and we sat for what was about to be a 90-minute show of absolute talent. I was absolutely blown away by everything. There was everything from motorcycle shows, horse shows, and acrobatics, and trapeze artists, and many different kinds of dances and talents that I guess you would say they're a circus talent. So yeah, enjoy some highlights. There was a person riding on a horse in a circle, and this person literally started jump roping while standing on the horse, which is honestly impressive. After all the activities of today, I was quite tired. We had congee, and then we had noodles, egg noodles, and duck, and some green vegetables. It was quite a nice meal after a long day. So I decided to head back to my hotel room. But then I actually came downstairs a bit more because I felt unsatisfied with all the rides that I went on today, and I was going to explore the park some more, but then I realized I was actually quite tired, so I wasn't really up for that. I went into the kids' room, which is basically we turned one hotel room into a kids' room where Keith, Melody, and Pan all slept in that room. I went to play with them for a little bit, but then I felt really tired, so I headed back to my hotel room and slept for the day. So, yeah, thank you for watching my vlog of day 2. Stay tuned for day 3 because it's going to be crazy.